Yo, COVID slowed us down, but we back. But it's like I do promotion because of necessity. You feel what I'm saying? Straight up. And I'll fucking put my shit against anybody in Connecticut that claims that they do legitimate business, because we can talk about it and literally take that shit to City Hall. I don't care how good your shit is. I don't care how good you look. I don't care how many people fuck with you. I don't care how many people follow you. I don't care about none of that. And I think a lot of artists get caught up in their lifestyles, or their lifestyles that they make up in their heads. I started like a business with $30. Turned around, first big check was a $10,000 check from $30. We're trying to get our brand registered with New York Fashion Week for this year coming up. But our main billboard's in Times Square right now.
Wow.
And media is gonna get artists lit before their music's gonna get lit. Yo, you know what good security do?
What's good security do?
They don't speak on certain shit.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
So then question for you.
Huh?
What does a good promoter do? What's a good promoter do?
I don't know. Now let me stop. So yo, it's funny because everybody call me a promoter, right? But it's like I do promotion because of necessity. You feel what I'm saying? Like I always told everybody I'm a rapper. Like that's literally what I promote myself as, even in real estate. I'm a rapper.
Sure.
Because I think everybody like would talk down or degrade what rappers do or what rappers are about. You know what I'm saying by that?
Yeah.
And like I'm not really with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I be trying to do like everything. Because I mean, if you look right now, everybody who signed up for the show and stuff, it's one of those deals where if you're not consistently doing your promo, you're not going to catch the attention of people who want to come out and see shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what's a good promoter do? I'm gonna tell you what a good promoter does. Especially when you're dealing with artists, you keep the communication open. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a number one. You know what I mean? And you got to know what's going on with the people you're dealing with, because like it's not just sell shit to everybody. Some motherfuckers can't afford shit, and they might have the money right now. Don't mean that they can afford what you got for them. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be responsible when you do certain shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like you can't make it seem like you making that sale is more important than like the bigger picture. If what you're claiming to do is you're claiming to help artists. Feel what I'm saying? There's a responsibility that a lot of people don't understand.
So then who do you decide who do you work? So how do you decide who you're gonna work with?
So number one, the people that are working. Artists that are really working, I work with them.
So what do you mean by really working? Like explain that.
Making an effort. You gotta make an effort. You gotta show up. If you're not making an effort, you're not showing up, I'm probably not gonna fuck with you. I don't care how good your shit is. I don't care how good you look. I don't care how many people fuck with you. I don't care how many people follow you. I don't care about none of that, because I've seen a lot of people come and go.
Word.
Good people, bad people. You know, you hot for 1 second, gone the next. You get canceled, some dumb shit like that. Feel me?
A lot of people have good runs, right? They have a good run.
Yeah, you got a good run. You know, and you were good at one point, and then you turned 25.
That's crazy.
You know, but I've seen a lot of 25s come and go. Feel what I'm saying?
Word.
So we here right now. We've seen a lot of come and go. But what's beautiful about this is like artists nowadays have the opportunity to fuck their own shit up. And they can't blame anybody but themselves.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
Well, you think about it. You make the right decisions to make moves and collaborate with other people as a small business. You can hurt or help yourself. You know, you're a small business. I never asked anybody to work for me for free, to help me with what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? Now, if we come together and we're doing a collaboration where I'm organizing shit and I'm putting things together that you're utilizing responsibly, a newsflash, we're coming together and someone's working, you're working, so it's more so a collaboration. And artists don't understand that. They think about, oh, you making money, I'm not making money, oh, I'm paying, so da-da-da-da-da. It's like, if you're paying, that means there's something that has value.
That's true.
And if it has value for the moment, if you don't know how to make that value benefit you, business-wise, I'm kind of like, yo, we do business plans, but nobody wants to read the blog.
That's true. People be fumbling themselves. They be fumbling in their own careers.
We put it all out there so they could do everything the way I did it. You know, I used to nickel and dime. I used to pump CDs on the corner. Feel me?
Doing what you got to do.
I started like a business with $30. Turned around, first big check was a $10,000 check from $30. And you better believe I did that shit with no LLC at first. Had to build up to get the LLC. Boom, that's a house cleaning shit. I don't know that. Yes, I did have a house cleaning company.
So like you did it all. So speaking on that, like obviously like when we're talking, like we're DMing, like one thing you talk about a lot is like local celebrities and like people acting celebrity or people acting Hollywood. Like what do you mean by that?
So you got a couple dudes here and there, and this is a generic like statement because I was born and raised in the 80s, 90s, and I could picture in my head local celebrities, you know, the cool kids, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we love you. We love cool kids because the parties are crazy for no reason.
They turn it up.
Facts. We're not hating on nobody. But the thing is, like, the cool kids know how hard it is for them to get exposure and blow up doing what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So, for me personally, if you know that you got it enough where you throw a party and everybody shows up, right? All right, cool. But you don't got enough where you can make it turn into a business. Being cool can only get you so far.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you got the attention. It's a dope experience. We love you for that. But what's going on tomorrow morning? You got to clean up shit up. Nobody's there with you to clean it up. You know what I'm saying?
It's facts.
And it's like, you don't want to pay anybody to clean it up, but then you're going to get in deep shit if you don't clean it up by a certain time. So you got all this shit that you got to do. You're Mr. Popular. You know you get the party popping, but that's pretty much all you're good for.
Word.
You know? Or an opening slot because you're selling tickets for, you know, somebody else. What up, Big B? Security. 3 layers of security. We out here. I got hella security. I got more security than people right now.
That's good. That's how it's supposed to be, bro.
Gang, nigga.
Moving federale, moving federal.
Yeah, that's right. I'm all about the security life. Yo, we got hella security up in here. Yo, my man's tactical and up. Yo, Big B up in the building. You don't know about Big B? That's my security guard. You can talk shit. I'm out here.
Big body.
Yeah,
Big B the bodyguard,
Big B.
yo.
That's right. Gotta be
for
big.
all celebrity protection,
That's
all
right.
escort, all transport anywhere try to the United States.
Wow.
Armed, licensed, certified.
Gang.
Get at me.
I mean, not gang. He's security.
Not gang.
He's security. He's
Official. Federale.
Respectful,
Federale.
Professional.
I like that.
Yo, for real, I'm gonna tell you like this. He been doing our security. How long you been doing it?
Me personally, I've been doing it for 12 years.
No, but with us.
Shoot, what, 5 years?
Gang.
Already.
Working hard.
Yo, COVID slowed us down, but we back. And then we got some other guys here too. You feel me? So we got like a whole
Got a
thing
unit.
going on.
Listen, we all come together as one.
As one.
Move as one unit.
Professionals.
That's it.
Yo.
Big bodies.
And the thing about security is you got to understand they run the show when it comes to shh. You know what I mean?
Shutting shit down.
Well, everything. You got to listen to security when you're doing certain things.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
They kind of quarterback certain shit.
They run security and make sure everybody's safe. They take care of us. They take care of the venue. They take care of the headliners. They take care of everything to make sure they're safe and secure. And that's like really fucking important, especially with hip hop shows.
Yep.
And real shit, coming to one of my shows, you got to understand that we take that seriously. I can't stress that enough. Like, we be telling security all the time, I fuck with him because he treats the artist with respect.
Yep.
He's not some whatever. The other dudes, they was quick to be like, yo, how you want us to give it to him, da-da-da-da-da.
Yep.
Yo, that's real. Because, like, they can turn it up, turn it down. And, like, you want to deal with people who understand that we're trying to do something customer service-wise. They cool people, but at the same time, when they tell you to do something, listen to them because there's a reason, you know what I mean? And they be patting people down and making sure whatever. But they do it in a way where you don't feel like it's not confrontational, you know what I'm saying? And they have full leeway if it is. You know what I mean? Remove people and shit. I mean, no profit over safety. We gotta focus on safety first. It sounds like a fucking ad, but it's real. Like if I'm gonna talk shit, I'm gonna talk shit. But I'm not talking shit, I'm being real right now. You gotta be responsible, because you got a lot of motherfuckers coming to your spot. If something happens to someone at your shit, you gotta be like, damn, you're the one who's accountable.
That's true.
So, you know, that's why I be stressing certain shit like a lot. And I think a lot of artists get caught up in their lifestyles, or their lifestyles that they make up in their heads. Cause like real shit, like reason why I be acting the way I be acting is cause like when niggas say certain shit, I didn't say it, we just did it. So like for me, when you say certain shit, I get on automatic. And they, oh, well, why'd you do that to him? Because he said this, imitated XYZ, he done fucked up.
Had to happen.
He done fucked up. You know what I mean? Shoot. So we try to keep it as peaceful as possible and as, you know, real as possible, because we got all different types of people that come to our show. I got a diverse fucking crowd.
Oh yeah.
And people be trying to imitate what I do, literally with the same people, and they can't make it look as good and move as good because they don't know how much bullshit I be whatever when I'm doing what I'm doing. I deal with a lot of bullshit every single fucking day, correcting people, all that shit. Like a parent.
It's because you're him.
Because gotta be, you know? Respectfully, not even disrespecting. I love all the artists doing their thug dizzle, you know what I'm saying?
So quick question for you. So what's really your end goal with all of this? Like,
Take over the world. No, you want to know the truth? Black, brown kids from the inner city who can start doing music shit and take it from nothing to something without putting any money into it, or feeling like because they come from the hood or some shit like that, they're not doing business. 2 + 2 = 4, my nigga, straight up. And I'll fucking put my shit against anybody in Connecticut that claims that they do legitimate business, because we could talk about it and literally take that shit to City Hall. Because while you talking LLC, DBA, whatever the fuck they talking about, I'm literally picking up phone calls and I'm managing the people that y'all calling. That's what sucks.
Damn.
So it's like one of those deals where y'all doing y'all shit and I'm fucking making management agreements and all that other shit. Feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We take the time out, right? Like I told Ate came from Montana and shit like that, right? Yeah. We take the time out to come here to basically put it all down on paper so we could utilize this footage, turn around and show everybody what we're putting together, to invite as many people to the mix so they can take parts. We got these billboards coming out. It's gonna be disgusting. I've been going all around the state looking at the different locations, but our main billboard's in Times Square right now.
Wow.
And we got a dope ass rate. I got a publicist that'll literally go out there and videotape himself in front of him. He got a verified account, all that fucking celebrity shit, and he be in New York all the time. We're trying to get our brand registered with New York Fashion Week for this year coming up. We're putting together a fashion show. We're putting together a concert. Those are bigger budgets. Artists got to understand that. We're going to be hiring like real promoters to sell tickets versus depending on artists to move tickets, because we do that. And we see what happens. Yeah, we see what happens. That's why I be standing out here sometimes looking around like,
Ain't not my fault.
it's not that. Real recognized fake, man. I used to do showcases all the time too. And you gotta understand that when you're doing if you're a showcase artist, which the majority of artists in New England are, and if you're not making over 10 racks a month with your music,
You're a showcase artist.
with your music, you gotta be clear about that, because I can't. You know what I mean? Because if we making 10 grand in our regular gig and then we're turning around and saying that shit in the music shit, it don't match up. You guys gotta be realistic with yourself. If you're making 10 grand with your music, that means somebody knows who you are. If they don't know who you are, come on, man. Don't do the playlist shit to me. Don't do the celeb shit to me. Just keep it real, keep it honest, and we'll make it work, you know? 17 million, this, that, and the third, but 2 people show up to your show unless you collab with other artists and everybody goes hard and nobody charged at the door.
Yup.
I remember when I had my first beer.
This is not a
Good experience, right? Like, you know what I mean? And act like we didn't do concerts. Remember, they was like always talking shit about the showcase. They'd be like, oh, where you at? Then they started doing shows here. Yep. Come on. And then on top of that, we right in front of them, we did the concert thing. So I went from dealing with whatever to you know what I mean? And now look what they're doing. They're all jacking the company, right or wrong. And the company had to merge with the op. Did you notice that? Did you notice that? Nobody noticed that, but I did, because I called it out as it is, you know what I'm saying?
big business, man.
But it's funny because people don't understand that it's not about the demand, because the most popular person in the room isn't the most successful. It's about the plan, and that plan is really to take over the world and make it equal for everybody. And you know people don't like that. John Lennon died for peace. Come on. Straight up, you think about it. He fought and died for peace. That's some easy ass shit. He said he asked a fucking question. They popped that motherfucker. What's up? You know what I mean? Shit's really crazy. So we over here, we saying we're gonna make it equal for everybody. If you can pick up a microphone and you can put 2 and 2 together, we're gonna set it up so that you have access to studios. You know how many mixtapes I paid for people? Straight up. I paid for mixtapes, I paid for groceries, I did all that shit. I never once in my life ever put one of those things in my raps. Not one fucking time. I still got raps with niggas that talk shit about me on my SoundCloud. I still push they shit. Niggas ask me who they are, I refer them right to their fucking shit. Oh, they're awesome. They're good people, they're great, go support their music. Always been like that, always. I always done that. Support this, shout this out. You notice how I be shouting everybody out, right?
All the time.
All the time. Peep game. Feel what I'm saying? For nothing. Nobody asked me shit. There's a couple kids that be asking me.
So why do it?
Huh?
So why do it?
Well, number one, it's must feel good to have somebody that has no real reason to support you, you know, show love to your music. You know, I know how it feels to feel lonely and shit when it comes to promoting your music and shit. So that's number one. Number two, I am a fucking consumer of the art. You feel what I'm saying? I like the music. I like the art. You know what I mean? Number three, I'm a rapper, artist myself. So I want to talk to people that I can do music with. You know what I'm saying? And number 4, it's good for business too. It helps expand my network, expand my reach. I get more visibility and all that other stuff. So there's multiple reasons. You know, there's superficial reasons, and then there's like real reasons. There's little kids that I see all the time. They get no love on their SoundCloud. Nigga, I'm on their shit, commenting. I just spam like the shit out of somebody's Instagram today, just for like 10 minutes, just liking everything. At the end, I commented, just liked everything to show you support, show you love. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, oh, that means a lot. Then he turned around and started listening to my music. Then I started sharing him information about my blog, put him on the blog. That's free. You know what I mean? Just like, you know, I don't know. I don't know what the answer to that question really would be. Business sometimes, friendship other times. I don't know. I don't even know how to answer that question right now, to be honest. Because you know what I'm saying? If I was gonna keep it real, you know what I mean? I want support, so I give support.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
So that's why it sound like tonight's happening.
Yo, so tonight I think is gonna be a beautiful evening for the artists that are taking it serious, because number 1, you're here. Like, you actually are. It's funny because I'm gonna talk about this. I need the artists to understand what I'm about to say right here, right now. Media is gonna get artists lit before their music's gonna get lit. Media is gonna get artists lit before your music gets you lit. And I need artists to understand that, especially on social media, because social media is evolving. Nobody's interested in somebody's music just because. They're gonna get interested in your music because they saw you somewhere and something about what you were saying or doing made them wanna fuck with you.
Yep.
So you wanna do interviews, you wanna be on blogs, you wanna be involved in skits, you wanna do cameos. There's a lot of shit you wanna be involved in as an artist that's outside of doing music. And that's another reason why these networking events are important. You can meet artists that you can literally double as like a character in one of their videos. I got a couple artists in my shit that literally came out and was part of my videos. I went out and was part of someone's video. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Flyboy. You know what I mean? I've done the whole cameo shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here interviewing with Marsco Media.
Triple got the sauce.